Hello, guys. I just wanted to talk about self validation and how it is that you can self validate yourself and not look towards the outside world to give you what you can give to yourself first. When you are in the midst of changing yourself and in the midst of becoming who it is that you are meant to be or who you feel like you are going into in your next timeline, you may say, I want to now open up a business. I want to meet my soulmate, or I may want to just reinvent myself as far as how you look, feel, and etc. Once you're starting on that journey, it's going to be important for you to go within for that validation. If you're looking for a soulmate, you're looking for the ideal person, you cannot look to the outside world to complete you. We all saw that, maybe not all of us, but you remember you saw that movie, Jerry Maguire, and he's like, you complete me. It's a complete wrong opposite narrative that you should have. You have to complete yourself first and feel completed within first before you can go out to seek that from someone else, because all the validation that you need, the self-love, it must start within first. It must. And what does that look like? Walking in your path. What is it that you want to do with your life? If it's a new workout routine, you don't need other people validating you to tell you, oh, you look great, you look like you've been losing weight. You are going to have to validate yourself first. You're going to have to show up for yourself, do what you have to do, and then look in the mirror and start saying, oh, wow, I see the progress. My body's coming right together. Validate yourself first, and then you can go to the outside world. You don't go to ask. They'll come to you, and they will naturally tell you, wow, you look like you've been losing weight, and you look like you've been getting your body in shape. If you have a business, 9 times out of 10, you're going to want to share it with loved ones and let them know, hey, I'm going to start this new idea, and boom, boom, boom. And you may be looking for them to validate it, to say, oh, that sounds amazing. But that is not what the goal should be. The goal should be to know already that God gave this vision to you in your head, in your mind. And he said, hey, go forth and conquer, go forth and do this. But he's given you that message because he knows that you already have the skills and capability to do it yourself. You don't need the outside world to validate you and tell you, hey, I think that's a great idea. Because sometimes you may not get that response, and you don't need that of someone else taking you off the path of where you're supposed to be, okay? Validation must come from within. And as you walk your path and you start getting your wins and you start seeing and you start feeling it within, that's when the outside world will start to reflect that back to you. So you must self-validate yourself first. Give the love that you need to yourself first before you go seeking outside. Become complete and whole within. Practice nervous system settings. Make sure before you do something, you sit with yourself and nurture yourself and feel good within yourself before you go out there and do it. I'm not a big component of, if you're trying to say work out and then you wake up in the morning, you're really tired and you're like, oh, go out and do it anyways. 9 times out of 10, you still are going to feel sluggish and you're not going to feel that great. The best thing for you to do is get a good night's sleep the night before. Preset your day right so that the next day you'll be set up good for success. That's the first way to self-validate yourself, is to actually take care of the body that which your soul dwells in. Okay, take care of the body of which your soul sits in. Go ahead and validate your body first. Make your body feel strong, and then your body feels strong, you can go out there and make those moves. May it be a gym, may it be a new, like, alteration with your whole body, like you're like, oh, I don't like the way my appearance look and I want to change it up. Or for your business, if you want to get into be an entrepreneur and get into business, you're going to need to hold firm that your vision is your vision, and because it's your vision, that's the only validation you need. It's between you and God. The only people you need to be partnering with is with you and your higher self, you and your angelic team or your spirit guides, whoever you use, whoever you rely on. That is who you should be using the validation, because the validation comes with that intuition that says, this feels right. feels good in my body, it sits good in my nervous system. I'm going to go forth because I know I have a message to tell. And right now we are in a kind of energy where it's very chaotic. Very chaotic energy. The energy is all over the place. Everyone's emotionally dysregulated. Everything is all out of whack. So if you're going to go to someone or something else outside of you to try to validate your nervous system when their nervous system is also deregulated, then all you're going to do is just go down that rabbit hole of not feeling enough, not feeling worthy, not feeling, it's not all about that. Like, I do these videos and I do these videos to help you guys out, and I don't look for the validations and the likes and like, oh my God, the video, I haven't seen that many people viewing the video. And I mean, I used to do that, but then I no longer do that. And I feel very content. Like, even if it's just 20 people that see it, 6 people like it, I know my message has been out. The message is out there for you guys to see and to consume. And that feels good enough, because when I show up here, I'm showing up to help. And with what I do, I don't really need that many people to validate the work. It's, you see it, you feel it, you feel like I'm your coach, you feel like I'm your person to help teach you, then you continue on with that. But you can't get caught up in views. So if you want to start a YouTube channel, TikTok, don't get caught up in how many people are viewing it or how many. If you feel good about the work you're doing, that is all the validation you need. Go out there and do it. And a lot of you have messages that you've been sitting on and you're afraid to show the outside world what's going on within your heart, within your soul, your message. And it's because you don't feel worthy. And I'm telling you now, this is your message. You're absolutely worthy. You're absolutely meant for this. This is what you're supposed to do. So go out there, self-validate yourself first, and give the message to the world that needs it. It could be something as simple as you have a message to tell a family member. You maybe have a message to tell a friend. And if you're standing in your power and you feel content within it, trust me, that message will be received. It will be received. It will hit. Now, this is your friendly reminder to self-validate yourself. All manifestation starts from within, and as within, the mirror of the universe will reflect that back to you. Okay? Self-soothe. I'm going to do a video coming up about getting into the receiving mode. One of my first teachers that I started to get into when I started my spiritual awakening journey on this path was Esther Hicks. And Esther Hicks, or Abraham Hicks, as you may know her, she is very famous for saying, get into the receiving mode, get into the receiving mode. And you know what? When I used to listen to those videos, I stayed in the receiving mode, because it's when you let go, it's when you surrender. It's when you know that all the validation you seek is already within you and you feel good about yourself. So the universe can now reflect that back to you. Okay. Now, if you guys are on a journey of transition, a journey of transformation, and you feel that you need a little bit more guidance from above so you could help validate yourself and get the power and get some more knowledge so you could feel more content within your soul of what your mission is and what to do. And if you're seeing a bunch of different signs and synchronicities that are telling you right now, I'm on the right path, but I just need some guidance, then you might want to join my Spiritual Awakening Academy. But it starts by taking the Spiritual Awakening quiz that's going to be in the description. As you take this quiz, you're going to go through some of these questions and find some things that you probably didn't realize that were happening to you, and that you have a power. Teach you how to harness your intuitive gifts. A lot of you have a lot of intuitive gifts. You have clairvoyance, you have clairsentience, you have just knowing of when things are about to happen, but you suppress that because you don't want to be the weird one, or maybe you don't want to constantly think that you have this power, but you do. And I'll teach you how to harness that power and how to self-regulate it, and also how to manifest from your highest timeline. So go ahead and I will see you guys in the next video. I'm going to start doing more manifestation and self-regulating videos and stuff of that nature coming up. I'm still going to do all of my numerology stuff, but if you're not new to my channel, so going to do some numerology videos, but I'm going to start getting back into helping you guys manifest and teaching you how to get to your highest timeline. I do have some numerology videos if you wanted to check that out about you can use some of these powerful numerology Reiki codes to help you with your financial abundance and health and such on. And that's going to be, I may leave that in the description so you guys go check it out, or at the end of this video. But as I do these videos, it helps me to get in the receiving mode and stay in the receiving mode. And it also helps with the self-nourishing validation. Okay. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.